Hey, what's up guys? It's Lit with Ray. Autumn is here, it's everybody's third favorite season. It's that time of year where the trees go from being nice to really beautiful, back down to being ugly again. All within a 2-week period. Now, before you start getting depressed and you decide to call your psychologist for some extra medication, let me remind you of one fun fact. There is still a bunch of fun things to do. So right now, what I'm gonna do is go through my top 10 favorite things to do during the fall. Get ready, because here we go. Now before we start, go ahead and hit subscribe down below. The year is almost up, there's no sense in putting it off like you did your New Year's resolutions. Apple picking. This is that one time a year where you get to go from picking your nose to picking apples. And let's face it, it tastes better. So go ahead and find an orchard, rediscover your childhood, and then eat some of the delicious apples that you pick. There's so many different recipes too, so eat your heart out. Or eat the apple. Next, we have apple cider. Apple cider is amazing. It is the greatest thing ever. It's my favorite part of fall. Well, second favorite. I'll get to my first very shortly. Now, despite there being enough sugar in apple cider to put you in a diabetic coma, it is still one of nature's greatest things. Or even fermented a little bit. Now we're talking. Now it's time for my absolute favorite thing about fall. Pumpkins. Everything pumpkin. These things are great. You have so many different types of pumpkin stuff. There's apple pie. Apple pie is not a pumpkin anything. Let's try that again. Rewinding. You have pumpkin pies, pumpkin spice lattes, pumpkin butter, pumpkin spreads, pumpkin bagels, pumpkin waffles, pumpkin patches, and pumpkin carving. On that last note, pumpkin carving. Do you honestly want to say that you don't want to mutilate a pumpkin? Of course you do. They make so many different tools that you can use to carve pumpkins. It's a fun family activity. You can rediscover your creative side. And the best part is nothing goes to waste because you can use that to go ahead and make something out of your pumpkin. Why not? As we've covered, pumpkins are delicious. And of course you can explore nature and see all the beautiful foliage. At least if you live in an area where you get all 4 seasons. At least until it gets cold and those trees start to resemble Monday afternoon strippers. Let's just say they're not pulling any crowds. Trick-or-treating. Now, depending on your age or whether or not you have kids, this could border on slightly creepy if you decide to participate. Don't feel left out though, you can still do that from home. You can still dress up, you can still hand out candy. And the best part is, whatever kids don't stop by, you'll have extra candy for yourself. And it's not even creepy at all. In fact, it's encouraged. Get lost in a corn maze. You don't have to explore the streets of Indiana or Ohio to experience getting lost in a cornfield. If you're lucky enough to live in a part of the United States or even the world where corn grows, then you can have hours of fun getting lost and spending the next several hours hoping that you get out before the sun sets, and so you don't have to embarrass yourself calling somebody to rescue your ass. Halloween parties. This is my favorite part by far of Halloween. I get to dress up as anything that I want, and so can you. Have you always wanted to be a doctor? Go ahead, dress up and pretend you're one. That might not go over so well. Hey, have you wanted to be a cop? Dress up like one. Did you want to be a slutty nurse? Dress up like one. This is probably what your parents had in mind when they said that you could be anything that you wanted. Besides, nobody wants to be stuck doing the same thing for the next 20 years while they're stuck inside an office. Halloween's the answer. You cannot mention fall without thinking about Thanksgiving. All the different food that there is, you get to visit family, whether or not you like them, whether or not you enjoy their company, or you've stayed in touch with them for a while. This is the chance for you to set aside all the grievances that you have with your family members that you just can't stand, and eat as much food as you possibly can. Who doesn't like food? I have not run into a single person who has told me that they hate food. Thing is, we all need it to live. So get fed, get fat, get fit. Moving on. Finally, we have Black Friday. That's not fun. Scratch at. Decorations. Did you not get enough of your creativity out on that pumpkin that you destroyed? You have 3 holidays to decorate for. And you're bound to get it right at some point. So if you do like to decorate, you better hurry up and get it all out of the way, because after New Year's, you're not having any more holidays for quite a while. Good luck! Do you have things that you enjoy doing during the fall? Even though you might not like the season? Because, you know, winter is almost here. Go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. It boosts my engagement, makes me more popular on YouTube. Don't forget to hit subscribe, because that helps just as much. Check out some of the links down below in the description, and I will catch you guys next time. Until then, boom!